Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Ike Mano Oyekachi. I welcome you guys to the Veritas podcast. Yeah, so now the podcast, so we say we dey talk as it be and we dey talk the truth, and the truths now the only way we feel use take improve ourselves based on what we dey do when it comes to the gospel music ministry. Do you understand? Right here today we get the one and only distinguished exceptional this in creative this in artists in the building. Do you understand? We have Daniel Amos in the building. Yeah, he's in the building. Shout out to Daniel Amos for the last podcast. Yeah, hope you say you feel the heat for the last podcast.
It was really hot. The vibration was there, like it was really hot.
Yeah. So, and our main guest for today is no other person than our distinguished our
Gospel minister.
they different in part, and they different what
As
they
in-
do they different from waiting we they see around for our locality. Although now the first time for me to get one-on-one personal and this in a encounter with him. Do you understand? And it's no other person than Mavis Innis in the house. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
yes,
welcome
so-
you. We welcome you. We welcome you.
Yes, so good to be here. Good to be
Yeah,
here.
shout out to Mavis Innis. We just reach out to her and once, make you come educate us on some of the things so we say they are our mind you get, and in just quickly, in just respond without no stress you get. I really appreciate you for that. You know, easy out of your busy schedule. I say may God Almighty continue to bless you and strengthen you for what you need to you get.
And you
So we
too.
just dive into what we do here for our podcast. What we say our podcast will be just for 1 hour you get, so that we go feel so that you go feel go do some of the things that you want to do today. You get it will be
Alright.
very brief and simple. Do you understand? You get so. Well, first of all, sir, I go want make you first of all introduce to our viewer. Give our viewer your profile. You get, make them know you. Make them know you better.
All right. Okay. So my name is Marvin Ini. And also I'm a gospel singer, songwriter, music director, music teacher. We actually do the music for full time. So my handles MINILM for Instagram, MINILM 247. Understand? So for Facebook, just Marvin Ini.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you find me there.
So if you need any music training, if you need any music teacher, do you
Yes.
understand? Yeah, so now the right person be that where you go reach out to. Do you understand? When it comes to anything that has to do with music and what have you, do you understand? You get so Baba, waiting I won't make you even talk to us about we say waiting the gospel music ministry. Waiting, how you feel describe am?
Gospel music ministry.
Yes. How you feel this how you feel describe am for us?
Okay, for me, I think gospel music ministry is practically just bringing people together.
Okay.
You understand? To worship, praise God, have an encounter. You understand? Having an encounter, which is the first thing, which is much more important. Encountering Jesus. You understand? Meeting with the Father one-on-one. There's no program I will do that I will not say this word one-on-one. Meeting with the Father one-on-one. You understand? Because Moses himself, when he was able to meet with Jesus, meet with the Father, his life transformed. Right from that moment, even his people, they could not even stand to see him. They could not bear to because the glory of God was shining so much on him. So that's Moses' ministry. You understand? So that's just how it is for me. Gospel music ministry is bringing people together. You understand? To worship, praise God, and have an encounter and meet with the Father one-on-one. That's just ministry for me.
So you think say gospel ministers for Surulere they live up to that standard?
Yeah.
I would say 70%.
70%.
70%. Why I would say 70% is because I've been to a lot of programs. I've seen. Okay, let me go back a bit. I would say 50% back then.
50% back then.
Back
Okay.
then, when you're talking about 2015, 2016, 2017, you understand? But right now, I'll give it a 70%.
Okay.
So I'll give you
So
the
there's
basis.
growth.
Yeah, there's growth.
Okay.
I'll give you the
Okay.
reason
Okay, why?
why. So now in 2015, back then, everybody were just coming to do jamboree. Everybody were just coming to just come and sing, show their riffs and runs. You understand? Just come to let you know that I can sing. You get. But right now we are more of in this new generation, the Gen Zs now, this century now that we are in now. We want to see Jesus. A lot of people now have an encounter with Jesus. They now have a full understanding of who the Father is.
So those times for music ministry for Surulere, like those like 2015 back or with who would be the people we did it that time?
Exactly.
Okay, you would see David Stripes, because then it was more of
Okay.
groups, you understand, crew, band, more, you understand. So you see David Stripe, you see there's this Radiant Praisers, which I was there. I was with David Stripe
Okay.
before I had to like tell my which was anchored by Della Akeson. So I had to tell him, explain to him that okay, see you, I need to move to the Radiant Praisers.
Okay.
You understand? So which
Yeah. So you made mention of margin, say then 50%, then this thing
Currently now it's
70% just time. How you take come up with that this thing
the margin.
analysis, that margin?
Yeah,
just
okay. So
you get, but on that way you made mention then say now they do individual, but then group thing.
Exactly.
You understand? You
Yeah,
get?
yeah.
So how you take?
because a lot of persons that were in those group those time, they grew, they learned. You understand? Most of them they left Surulere. You understand? They went to the island. They went. You understand? To other places. They just went. They didn't just box themselves here in Surulere. They had to go learn. They had to understand. They had to go get more knowledge. Okay, this is how gospel music ministry should be done. This is how music should be done. Gospel itself. This is how we need to grow. You get. Back then, there were lots of video. 2015, 2016. There were lots of video. You understand? There was one video that we normally attend back then. Night of worship. You understand? Worship night. We just call it worship night. Every Thursday, you see people, they are there worshiping. You understand? Both the good, the bad, they are there. But it now went beyond just worshiping at night. You understand? Some persons came, were just doing it to just come show them their skill. You understand? Show I can play the drum very, very well. Understand? That night of worship was put together by Charles and Ejima them. I can't remember. Understand? So it was around that Jesha axis where a lot of music ministers, they know about this worship night, which I think that was where the understanding, the people started understanding what worship stands for. Worship night redefined everything about Surulere. For me, I don't know about anybody because yeah.
No, continue,
So
continue.
I don't know about anybody. For me, if you tell me, that was where I had an encounter. Understand?
Yeah, you talk something about say most times say some of them come out, go explore. Do you
Exactly.
understand? Outside Surulere, do you understand? But how many of them later come back to Surulere?
Okay, I would say a few.
Okay.
A few.
The ratio of 1 to 10, like how many people come back?
The people that came back, I would just say they are no more than 4.
4.
ratio of.
So why one of the reasons why we say you, one of the reasons why we say for me when the time is able to bring you in, you get, because I know say you get a brief history of waiting through Surulere music day, just at least from the origin. And anybody with one of the person who say I feel say if you talk about the origin of Surulere music ministry, do you understand? I feel say you'll be one of the person who if you give us at least some back then just in history, girl. So now that history me I even day much more concerned about, because we just see all these upcoming bees where we say there's a come up, you get, they just they just enjoy some kind of benefit. They don't know where all these particular or people will be say start all these particular things, you understand? Make all the sacrifice you get. But waiting, I won't ask again. You say 4 out of 10. You get the margin not really bad now. You get, but so far so well. Do you understand? When you, in terms of growth aspect, do you understand? If 4%, if 40% come back, do you understand? At least through lyric ministry supposed get music ministry supposed get some kind of level. You get say it be where it's supposed to be. What's really music day now? It's a gospel music day. It day where it's supposed to be.
Okay, I would say no.
Why?
You understand? I would say no.
Why?
Because of there is no togetherness amongst Surulere ministers.
Okay.
Not
so you mean say those 40% will come back? They know come together to work together to make things move forward.
Yes. Not that they didn't come back to make things. You understand? I think they've really tried in their own way, but they are not getting it right. I've joined some couple of groups where they tend to say, okay, they want to do some things, they want to do prayer, they want to do this for Surulere, they want to form a Surulere community, gospel community, blah blah blah, all these things. So I've been there. You understand? But I've not really seen a hook. I've not really seen something that I can hold that, okay, these people are really serious. These people, they have something. They are wrong. This is, for every gathering, for every thing that you do, there must be a reason for it.
Okay.
You understand? My own is I want to see what you are running with. What is the roadmap? You understand? What is the roadmap? Then there's a roadmap for every journey that you're going to. So you need to follow. Once you show me your roadmap and you say this is where we are heading to, and I look at it's achievable. You get, it's something that yes we can pull through. You get, most definitely I want to run with you, but I've not seen any.
So what they talk say people sometimes they just they come together just to gather themselves together, but at the end of the day, just be as I say they don't get vision.
Exactly. But I will not say they don't have vision. Let's not put it that way that they don't have vision.
Okay.
Because for every purpose, you understand that they opened up some groups and all that. I think they wanted to achieve something, but maybe for some reasons, for some circumstances, or maybe some persons were, I don't know. I don't want to just go too deep, but I would say it's for a reason.
Yes, in as much as say, do you understand, we don't want to mention names or we don't want to go deeper, do you understand? Sometimes why it also good to also mention name, you guys, so that people go also fit identify.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Okay.
People fit identify. Good sound. Where we get good sound, who get good sound. Name has to be made mention so that people go fit look up to those people, learn from them. Yeah, but we don't think when they use the likes of to sync when they say they give us reference points.
Exactly.
So for our own local, we need to mention. Just I don't know for you, but I know they force you make you mention them. You get, but for me, I just say now just for us to grow and for them to improve. Do you understand? You get both our last conversation what we get with Bishop. Do you understand? Bishop actually hit a lot of things. Do you understand? And I actually feel like most of the things when he talk, we say he puts or he gets good intention for people waiting for Surulere. That's why he go talk the way he talk. You get now just for everybody to improve. Do you understand? You get so. But another question where I want actually, do you understand? Yeah, just like I said, do you understand? One of the person if you give us brief history about Surulere music, do you understand? Yeah. Now you be one of the person, do you understand? You get one of the person you get. At a point you day for limelight. Do you understand? You get, we be say you day everywhere. You get, I know those days. You understand? You get, but what it can happen? It can't be as you say. Probably you can't like
withdraw
back.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I was a bit laid back.
Yeah.
Kind of.
kind
No,
of.
if people say they labor, probably you work on a bigger or a better.
Yeah. Okay. So
project.
I growth makes you to abstain from some things. And one thing I've come to understand about growth is there are some things you do right. You understand? There are some things you later do right. There are some things that you've been doing that you tend to just cut off. And there are some and you need to place value. You understand? Place value for everything you're doing. I tell people that when I understood that what value really stands for, you understand, I had to place value for my own self. You said something that I'm unique, I'm different. I don't do things the way I don't even sing the songs where the popular songs that people sing because of I understood so quickly. You understand? If you call me to come minister somewhere, believe me, you will definitely you will see the difference. No, there's a uniqueness. So I learned how to be unique in my own way. And you said I was a bit laid back. No, I was not laid back. I had to go gather a lot of knowledge. You understand? You see, music as a whole, it's so vast. It's not about coming to sing. It's not about coming to bring out God's presence. It's not about God's presence again. You understand? It's about people. Like I said, people have to see Jesus.
Yeah.
It's not about God's presence. Anybody can be a carrier of God's presence.
Yeah.
A drummer can be a carrier of God's presence. Do you get? It's a videographer can be a carrier of God's presence. You understand? So even in the secular world, they carry presence too. Do you understand? In their own music line. So, but once you are able to be a carrier of God's presence, and you are able to make people to meet and see Jesus, do you understand? That's where there's a difference. There's a shift. You understand? Look at Pastor Nat. Look at Dusin, Minister Dusin. Those people are carrier of God's presence, and they will help you. They make people to meet Jesus and see Jesus. That's it. That's the difference. You understand? People come to sing, and they sing, and you will just feel goosebumps. That's just. I felt I just felt. You understand? I felt it. Yes, worship, goosebumps. You understand? It's not all about coming to sing and spirit carry person. People are rolling on the floor. People are screaming. No.
Some people deal on the opinion saying a manifestation.
My brother, you see,
because
we even had that conversation yesterday.
I'm like,
that's why I see. That's why I understood all these things. That do you know that you can invite somebody to come and sing? I'm still coming back to the question. As if I was laid back. I'm coming back. I now understood that it's not until when somebody sings and people are falling under the anointing or falling under spirit or all those things that the person is actually ministering.
okay.
Some people could tell you say if they never fall, they never happen. Especially when it comes to worship. Somebody even tell me say as a person who say they do praise, you get two kind of gen, worshiper and praiser. Say you get as your praise go take be, people will fall under your praise. That yesterday we still have this conversation.
That is why I said that it's not until when people start falling before they get blessed.
Why you talk so?
Why? Because one is this. I've been under ministration that even me myself, I didn't need to fall down. I didn't need to cry. I didn't need to shout, but I was blessed. I didn't need to roll on the floor, but I was blessed. My life was transformed. Okay, last year I was opportune to be at the Hallelujah Challenge. That was a life-changing experience for me. Last year, February, the first edition.
So people no shouts.
People didn't shout.
People no cry.
People didn't cry.
And people were blessed.
People were blessed.
Okay.
Did you get my point? People were on their knees. You understand? You know, no, it's a standpoint for you to show reference to God by kneeling, by, you understand, prostrating to the Father. So people were blessed. I was hearing testimonies from after my artist I went with. You understand? I used to work with and finish ministry. A lot of messages. You understand? So it's not about falling down. It's not about screaming.
So sometimes if you just be say for your life, you just say you just get confused about something, clarity about that thing will just come in. Just and these are also another way you can also be blessed in such kind of programs.
Yes. So back to what the question you answered, because I don't want to deviate. I want to make sure I am able to. I didn't because a lot of persons whenever I go to sing, they will where have you been that I know. Okay. It's because I place value for myself, on my own self, and my music. You understand? Gone are those days where you would invite me for a program and just carry your phone and hello, Mr. Marvin, please, I want you to come to my program. No. Because you have my contact, you understand, does not mean you should just get. So there are times where I will tell people that call me, send me a message. You understand? Do it the proper way. A lot of programs, a lot of people that I will tell them, see, Oga, it's not about putting my face on the flyer. I've done my program. I didn't put my face on the flyer. See, I thank God Daniel was there. I didn't do banner. See, when you are able to get to a level where it's not about putting posters everywhere. You understand? But at some point, some person were like, no. Now for publicity's sake, this. I say, see, if it's 3 person, 10 that come to meet Jesus and see Jesus, I'm okay. When you are able to understand that program is not for everybody, it's not. Your ministry, your music, me, and I understood that I'm not for everybody.
But if you go by that, you understand, how will the people will be saying this kind of information go they get the kind of information?
Exactly. The
publicity, I would say it's when I now got to understand that, at this point in time, this our generation, we need publicity.
Okay.
You understand? And I got to understand that, no. It has gone beyond just the normal.
Yeah.
You get? It has gone just beyond the normal. It's not just about God will come and help you. You understand? Even God himself has said, I've placed men to be of help to you. So you need all these people that are into media. You need them. They are men too. You understand? God has placed them there. You understand? So now, if you ask me about my journey, you understand, in music, or why I've been laid back, I've been working on a lot of things. My music per se, my own personal music, my own songs and all that. I've been working on it, and I've been trying to see how I can make it come out well. I've done some couple of songs some years back, but right now we're trying to see how we can just close your ears from the noise, from the crowd. You understand? That's why I've been a bit relax. You understand? So it's not that I've not been up and doing. You guys, I've been up and doing. I've been trying to, you understand, build myself. You understand? Build. You can't expect me to come out the way I used to sing, or the way I used to behave in 2015, 2016, back then. Now you now say, okay, bro, I want to invite you for a program. You would know that there's a difference. There's growth. You understand? So I think for all ministers, should be able to learn to do this thing. Take a break. It's not, yes.
Yeah. So we wait till you talk now. You mean say scarcity will give you value?
Not scarcity, scarcity, like you're just out, like you're just totally blank out. No, you should keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Keep at what you're doing, still making sure that you're able to, like, from time to time engage with your followers, which is Facebook, Instagram, able to post some content that people, oh, this guy, wow, he's still there. You understand? Because all these things I didn't want to do them before, but I just see a need for it. That for people to be able to know, oh, this guy is still in the music, is
So
still
you get
there.
any engaging content like, or such where you made mention of where they run now?
Yes. Currently, my song, I'm working on my song, Eagle's Wings, which will be dropping very, very soon. And
How soon?
let's say in 2 months, because it's I want to push
Put
it,
everything
like
in.
push it out all out. So and exalt your name,
Wow.
not just one. You understand? I'm working on 2 songs currently.
Okay.
You understand? At a go.
Okay.
So yeah,
I
so
beg for this podcast, once the song drop, just make sure say
Exactly.
just try to reach us. Make it in reach us, you get.
no,
Give
most
am our
definitely.
support.
Yes,
You
most
understand?
definitely,
You
most
get?
definitely.
We
So
give them all the support we need so that the music will be out there.
yes. So and also again, music gospel music ministry is a ministry
Yeah, okay.
that we need to take serious. He said, God is a perfect God. So everything that we're doing has to be perfect.
Okay.
In-
But people go talk say, nah, it should be more of the souls, not more of the
The activities going on.
because this is one of the backlash we also receive for the last
Yeah.
podcast we get.
Because
They say it's not about the activities, but it's about the soul.
It's about the soul.
Even we had that conversation yesterday.
Okay,
also.
okay. Now I want to say something that it's 2 ways. It's about the soul and it's about the activities
Okay.
and the music itself, good music. Now,
Good music would lead to good sound.
good sound.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of things that have really made me to be laid back also in music around Surulere, yeah, not outside Surulere. Surulere is sound. You would be invited for programs and you would tell them that, okay, what's the logistics? You see, one thing about me is being real with people, being straightforward with people.
But they always accept them. You being real to them.
They don't accept it because when you're straightforward, like they think, this person, you understand? And I'm this kind of person that I'm disciplined. You understand? I take my things very, very disciplined. That's how I've been trained. That's how, you understand? So, but when you tell people that, okay, what's the logistics? I'm expecting you to tell me, oh, this is this. There's no money, but this is what we have. This is what we can do for you. This is this is that. You understand? So I am like, okay. So if we know that, you want to have this person, then you should be real with the person. You understand? You should be real with the person.
If you say maybe if they read to you, if you know one come, if you
No. See, I'm this kind of person that I like it when I ask you question. I'm the one that asks you the question. What's your logistics? You tell me. You get my point. You tell me. If I can't meet up, or if you can't, if I know that, oh, it's not what I want. You get my point. I'll tell you. And again, another thing again is sound. You're not okay. Once you're now like, oh, I don't have money, we don't have any logistics, but this. And I'll now ask, okay, what about your sound? Even if you don't want to pay, you don't want to do anything. What about your sound? You'll be like, you get full assurance. Yes, the sound, yes, we're working on it. Yes. And you go there with your full team. This one, you're not going there just you alone, no. But because of it's God's work, you now go there with full team, and you are telling your team, and there's no money, and you as the lead singer or the artist, you'll be like, at the end of everything, you cannot just let your team go home now. At the end, you'll be like, okay, my team, I've given my team, like I've appreciated my own team. You understand? From my own pocket. It's not something that I would want to, I don't want to say it, but I would just want to say it so that people out there would learn and understand that it's not all programs you go for and you are being paid. But if you are able and you know that God has blessed you, then you can appreciate your team. You understand? Then that's the seed. You get, that's the seed you are sowing. Once you are able to, even if they don't pay you, and you tell your team, let's go out. You understand? And you know you are able to like do 1 or 2s for your team. Just do it for them. You understand? That's seed. You get that seed also. So, and you go there, you go to the programs, and their sound are so bad, and they are not paying, and you ask them that how far your sound, hope is good, and they're telling you, assuring you, yes, it's perfect,
In
it's
this
good.
Surulere.
Yes. Okay. To the point that I went for a program, and we this person, I can't even remember the guy's name. What's this guy's name? Oh, because I want to put it out there. I'm so open right now. I can't remember that his name. This guy
When is the events?
that was at around Ijesha Axis. That Ijesha Axis. That was the day Shabak was having. They did Shabak last year. I was invited for a program, so I was supposed to minister with Minister Blessing Anthony.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Mama, we
Yeah. So I told her that okay, there's a program I need to go, just minister there, and I'm out. And I went for that program. This person told me, no problem. You know, a lot of person think that once they put my picture on a flyer, most definitely, you must honor that program. No. I would tell you, see, please don't post it. Once you send me a flyer and I see my picture and I've not given you approval, I will tell you don't post it. Please, I beg you. If it takes me anything, I will post it, and you go ahead to post it, and I'm there. I will just post it on my page. Please, I've not confirmed this program, because even I've come to understand that people want to use people's face to draw crowd to them.
Wow.
Yes. They use people's face to want to, because they know that this person is coming, because they know that a lot of person will like, I would like to want to be under the administration of so person. You understand all those things? I've understood all these things. You understand? So this person invited me and told me that he will give me 10K for transportation. You understand? Going and coming.
You say you go give it 10K for
10K,
transportation.
you understand? 10K for transportation. And I said, okay, I will be taking just half of my team. You understand? Because I just took my drummer and one backup singer that I needed that would understand me. You get? Then I said, okay, let's just go, so we can be able to like see what we can do and be a blessing to people. Do you know that up till now, that 10K that this guy said that he's going to send for logistics, I've not seen it up till now. The guy, do you know that?
I beg. You have to remember that person's name. You have to remember that person's name.
So up till now,
There is
understand?
me.
Up till now, I have not seen that 10K. Up till now.
Okay, but wait. Okay, what about if the guy, the guy reach out to you and say, Baba, I want you to come my program, but
Exactly.
we don't get any logistics. Do you
Yes,
understand? You understand?
yes,
You go
yes.
accept them.
Now to carry go shit.
You know one thing about me is that's why I said coming out plain
Okay.
is another thing. Do you understand?
Okay.
I'm trying to look for the guy's name.
It be me as if maybe I know the program.
Oh,
You
wait.
understand? So
It be me as if maybe I know the
If
program.
I invite you like this, to carry go on.
you understand? So I said to myself that okay,
You should see.
no problem. Since you say you want to do like that, I didn't even call him. Do you know that the keyboard player that played for me on that program, which was Moses Keys.
Okay.
Moses Keys, I had to like, you know what, bro, please, I beg you, I would find a way to. I was one that even went, I said, bro, I appreciate everything. I appreciate I didn't call him. I just met him there and I told him, sir, please help me. And at the end of everything, in my own way, I was able to like, you understand, still appreciate him for coming, you understand, to play for me. You understand? This is another thing that we music ministers, we need to learn.
All this is not they happen for Surulere.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
This is something that we need to learn. Honestly, you don't.
You know why they place emphasis on Surulere, do you understand? Because all these things they happen, do you understand? You get, but they don't want to talk about them. Then when you talk about them, they go attack you. Then you go, do you understand? That's
Right now, I'm all out for anybody that wants to attack. Bring it all. Bring everything you have. Because if we are not able to say the truth, you understand? They say the truth shall do what?
Set you free.
Set you free. The truth will set Surulere free.
Deep.
Yes, if we are able to say the truth, definitely the truth will set Surulere free. I've come to understand that.
So you they talk say now one of the reasons why we make Surulere ministers they make progress.
Yes, not like a lot of Surulere ministers are making
because to say you talk something, say actually the progress way they supposed to now they did where they did and you said no. Do you understand? So maybe this might be the contributing factors where they also affect the growth.
Yeah, that this is actually the main thing. This is just preamble. It's not even, I've not even started. I've not started. This is just a preamble because there are a lot. There are a lot.
Like seriously.
Yes, there are a lot. There are a lot hidden under the carpet. Let me put it that way.
Talk now so that
now if you talk about
come your program, you now talk now get agreement just that and it reach time just he keeps his own side of your side of his own bargain just you reach your own time he did very very disrespectful
and it's not even about the money. It's not even about that you're paying anybody or understand. It's about the sincerity. You get my point.
They are ministers. They are gospel ministers.
They call themselves. Let me not call them. They are gospel. They call themselves
gospel ministers.
Gospel ministers. Okay. Do you understand? Because I don't think that's a gospel minister per se. You get, because if you're a gospel minister, you need to be true. You need to be very true. You need to be very very true to people. Be honest. Now, this person, because I was just like, this is the first time I'm experiencing shots and such. This person, at the end of everything, I'm not like, wait. You invited Avila, you invited Bishop Enix, you invited one lady like that for that program. In my mind, I'm like, because I didn't wait, actually, because I didn't wait for that night. I didn't wait. I told him that. I already told him. And you know one thing about me is, if I have a program, I will tell you.
Okay.
That's another thing. That's another thing. That's another thing. Gospel Surulere ministers need to learn. If you know you're going to be hitting 2 programs, please be conscious or be able to tell organizers of the program you're going to. Please, I have so ahead of time. Do you understand? So that there can be a balance. There can be a balance of not you just coming to sing and go. Do you understand? Because there is this concept of a lot of Surulere ministers just want to breeze in, they are done and
they breeze out.
You understand? There should be a balance and understanding. Another thing again that I think we Surulere ministers need to understand is why I told us that we need to do things as families. We don't do things as families.
In Surulere?
Yes.
Are you
now,
sure?
Yes, for sure.
Okay.
Now, let's take for instance, Minister Daniel has a program.
Which of the Daniel? We get plenty Daniel.
Yes, Daniel Singh.
Daniel. I know of Daniel Clarano. I know of Daniel Asido. I know of Babadi.
Babadi. Let's
Daniel
say
Friday.
Daniel Friday. Let's just use him because he's my friend. He's my, you understand? Though we don't really relate, but he's my person. You understand? Let's use Daniel Friday. Okay. I'm sorry I'm using names because he's somebody that I know, so I can use his name.
Yeah,
and
what do you know about him?
I know him, so I know he can't crucify me. Yes, yeah. So even if he's going to crucify me, he's going to be. So,
okay.
Do you know that? Let's just say I have a program, 3 programs to hit or 3 programs to go minister for a night. If I can call Babadi, You understand? Which I've not done though. Baba D or Mr. Minister Daniel Friday, please. I have 3 programs. Please, can you help me go to one? Do you understand? Just go to one. This is the logistics. This is this. This is that. This is that. Please go with your team. Go and minister. I'm not able to go for all 3 at a time. That is where the family or brotherly love comes in. I'm painting a picture because I've told somebody this before, that you see Surulere ministers, they are ready to go for 3 programs, 4 programs in one night. 3 programs, 4 programs in one night.
Robots.
And you believe that you for one, you believe that for every programs you go, there should be people crying and shouting, and people, there should be presence. Don't you know that even the spirit himself needs to be regenerated, like needs strength. You understand? You need strength to be able to deliver well. You need to catch your breath. You can't just because of money or because of you want to be there, no. You should be able to recommend your brother, recommend your fellow minister to people. Do you understand?
Oh, you don't do one before?
Actually, I think I've done it once, but I'm not sure. I can't remember because I know I've recommended a lot of persons. You understand?
Okay, you've recommended. Okay, which
Yes.
minister will you bring for our event?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've recommended. You understand? I've recommended. Yeah, a lot of times that people want to do programs, and I'm like, okay, call this person, bring in this person. Even if I'm not going to be ministering like the top as an artist or as a gospel guest.
Yes,
I can. Oh, please bring in this person. You understand? I've worked with a lot of persons like that. So that's how we see growth. That's how we see growth, honestly.
Yeah. So wait, I want to talk now. Be say you get just for clarity purpose. You understand? This guy when you talk say he invites you for program up to now, since send you money. Probably it could also be the factor of the church. Probably maybe the church no drop the money for him. It could also be. Do you understand?
Do you know that it would have been very nice you say sir, even as at the later on after everything you say sir. I'm very sorry. There is not. Do you know what it takes for you to say I will send it? At the end of everything, how far, bro?
Just lock up.
We're moving. I'm going right now. I need to hit somewhere. I need to go to somewhere. And you're like, I will send it. I'll transfer. That transfer. I will transfer it.
Okay.
You yourself. That means I'm holding you for your word. It means that you have it already.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You have it already. So I'm like, oh, I trust you. Understand? I trust you. This is God's work. I trust you. So no problem. Understand? Whenever you're ready, I don't want to inconvenience you. I don't want to understand. But right now, let's not say money. Let's say honorarium. Let's use the word honorarium. So it will be very, very, you understand, more. So you say, okay, sir, this appreciation, or let's just say appreciation, best. Oh, sir, okay, this is the appreciation that I'll be giving you, this. And I'm like, okay, no problem. The next day, I called you, oh, bro, how far? How you doing? What's up? You'll be like, okay, sorry, I try. Oh, we couldn't meet up, but sorry, I'm not sure I can meet up. See, sincerity goes a long way.
Like for me now, you don't really happen to me. Currently, probably if we do something, we say maybe at the end of the day, I think one probably can't the whole you money. Do you understand? You get. I go tell you say Baba, I go send down to you, but give me some time. Give it some time. Communication. Do you understand? Understanding. Do you understand? That money you hold somebody, no be say you. Do you understand? You get some kind of words where I don't want to use. You get. But I just say the guy supposed to reach out to you and say see as it be. Even though now for him to they give you the ordinarium small. Do you understand? You get make understanding and make agreements they in between everything between both of you now.
And do you know one thing about me? Do you know one thing about me is whenever I get a call like that to do God's work, the first thing I ask is, what's your plan? What's your plan? Not from me, from my team. once you're able to
But
tell
some
me,
people tell you of the opinion, say why you they focus on. Just like I say, you say why you they focus on the plan.
The plan is like the
In a spiritual meeting.
that's spiritual meeting.
the thing there is you come to my DM or you send me a mail or you send me a message that oh sir, we would love to have you for a program.
Mm.
I've accepted once.
Mm.
You understand? There is the first thing that happens is accepting that program.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm not going to tell you out loud outrightly that I've accepted. You understand? I've accepted the program. But right now they say for every, even God say test every spirit, test. You have to
You have
test.
to test every spirit.
I will test. I will just test you. I have to test you to be sure of, oh, this person, I think this person, you get my point, is good to go. Do you know that there are some big artists have been opportune to be part of the organizers to bring in those
Big
artists. You get those gospel artists. Do you know that most of them, they don't go through all this? How much will you do this? They will just tell you, please send me a mail. And in that mail consists of everything. Everything that you have, everything that your plan, everything that you plan to do on
For that
day.
event.
Yes, for them. Everything has to be intact on that email. Let me take for instance Mario Essay. I was opportune to in some of our concerts, access from concert we did in my church. So I am my church, my
Organizer
team, everybody,
committee.
organizers committee, we were able to reach out to him. I was the one that I reached out to him. So one person also reached out to him also. So do you know that the same email that he sent was the same email he sent to me was the same email he sent to that. Every information that he needed, you understand, was there, was sent to him, was forwarded to him. And he just said, okay, that he will come. And that was just it. His manager called, you understand? I don't even know if his manager called, but I know they were still doing follow up. You understand? Follow up. Do you know that on the day of that program, there was traffic? There was a program happening at Lekki around that. So there was this heavy traffic.
Okay.
Everybody thought that he was not going to come. At the brink of when they wanted to end the program, his Uber came, parked at the church, at the front of the church. Before you know, some person just came in. My essay is here. Really, people were I was surprised, like, wow.
So
Not too much, not too much. You understand? It's not, and his band were already set. His band they were waiting for him already, waiting for him. And he came up, he did what he had to do. Went to the office, saw my pastor, met with my pastor. At the end of everything, that was just it. No long story. Do you understand? So I think this is the level where Surulere Gospel Ministers need to get to. You don't need to you know what's right. You know the right thing to do. So don't make the minister start asking. Do you understand? It now makes us to feel or look as if we are money conscious or we are once which you yourself you know what to do.
Exactly. You know.
Do you understand? So
do.
once all these invitees, all these people inviting Surulere Gospel Ministers for programs, once they are able to understand this thing, they are able to know these things. I think Surulere would be at another level. I think they will climb the ladder of from 70 to 80 or 85.
But waiting you talk, some of this you talk. Actually, if you probably some of them if you don't really know, it's the right way to go about this particular thing. Why don't you for your own social media handle? Why don't you show more enlightenment regarding these aspects? You get proper way to invite a guest minister? Or as a guest minister, once they reach out to you that they want you to come, these are things that you should do. Do you understand? You get some of them, they feel no. Do you understand? They feel no, they are aware of it. Do you understand?
Do you know that people, some persons, they know these things. Why some persons they don't know these things? But you'll be shocked that once you go there to minister, they know they will just do the right thing. Surprisingly, you will just see that they are doing the right thing. These are people that you don't even have in mind that they know it, they know about it. Which when you now meet people that they know about these things,
okay,
and they are not doing right.
So I say that they are being ignorant.
Yes, a lot of people that want to do programs these days, I think they want to do program based on okay, let's bring in people to our church. Let's just do a program.
But you still say church get major role they play for this particular issue in terms of encouraging this.
I will not blame church.
Okay, why?
I will not blame church because one is church is church.
Why you talk so?
Why I say church is not a profit-making organization.
But there are some churches who say get all that things where they make, how they make money, like food,
fine,
and other investments.
Yes, fine. Yes, we would say those are churches that they tend to want to, like, okay, see how they can grow. You understand? Grow, see how they can not depend on the income or whatever is coming. You understand? Depending on church offering. These are churches. They are churches like that. Do you understand? So right now, I would say let's not put it on church, because we have music ministers in church. We have the music ministers, music directors, people that are doing good music, that love good music inside the church, that can create awareness to the church himself. So let's not blame church. Because now in my own church right now, I can boldly say that I invited Minister Blessing Anthony to my church. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. And I know what was done when it comes to logistics. Yes, I know what was done. I know what was put in place for her. Do you get? So she didn't just come and went back. You get my point? No. Because I had to make sure that, okay, this is. And I told her, this is what is on ground. You see, when you're able to tell people that this is what is on ground, this is your plane, they will come out and give you everything. They will come out and want to do it well for you. Another thing, you made mention of sound, like soul. That soul is about the soul. It's not about
the sound.
This yeah.
The sound.
Now, how do you want me as a music minister, to come and minister to people with bad sound? Like you say is a program, concert. Let me just say, you said is a praise concert. So that means there should be preparation, proper preparation. Look at Shabak. At least Shabak, I've followed Shabak for some time. The last 3 years, the way Shabak was done was not the way Shabak was done last year. At least there's an improvement in the sound. Do you get there must be improvement in every area. You get my point? So I'm even looking forward to that this year Shabak will be, the sound should be more than last year. That's what we call growth.
With the likes of you now, you get.
So that's what we call growth. You understand? That's what we call growth. You don't expect people to come and give out everything they have. You can't expect me to start complaining right there while I'm singing that your sound is bad. No, I won't say that. I would only just come and do what? You understand? Do what I can do and leave the rest for God. But I can always tell you before the program proper or beforehand, please try and do what? make preparation for good sound. There is no program I go for, or there's no program I'm invited for. I don't tell them that please make effort for sound.
I forget. Make I see if I forget that voice notes. Do you understand? You get because see this talk now where they talk. Just like the same thing with this show man they type talk. But some people go to talk say it's not about the active. It's not about the sound. How many so you don't win? How many is this you don't do? How many this you don't? But these are literally one of the challenge. We be say as a minister or Surulere, we be say we dey always face. Do you understand? But somebody come outside to talk about them, and somebody they come outside they talk about say it's not about the activities, it's about the soul. Do you understand? How the soul won't take even come if you know they for environment where they comfortable for that.
Jesus is good. I just love what I'm just hearing right now, and I love what I'm receiving. How was Jesus able to preach to the 5,000?
People talk say they know yardstick no the way you will use take determine that.
There's no yardstick. Now let me tell you something. Jesus was able to minister to the 5,000 through the help of the Holy Spirit and through God himself amplifying his voice. How can I stand or sit and 5,000 people are surrounding me and I'm teaching them and every one of them can hear me? Is with the help of the Holy Spirit. And let me tell you that sound itself, sound, God amplified God and Jesus' voice. He amplified his sound, his voice.
If the voice no clear, how you go even understand what's in the talk?
This is another thing. This is another thing that before how will I put it? Let me say God understood sound. God himself understood sound. People will say this guy is crazy or this guy does not know what he's saying. Let them come and ask me, how was Jesus able to preach to the 5,000? Do you want to tell me that there was no sound? But there was. I will tell you categorically that there was sound, spiritual sound that was even strong. That when Jesus speak, I believe when he was speaking, it was hitting everybody's. It was just like echoing. Yes, it was spreading. Do you understand? So you cannot tell me that sound is not a necessity. Sound is of necessity. It's just that God has given us the knowledge to be able to now rebrand the sound. You understand? To be able to amplify it more better. Do you understand? To make it physical. I think back then, when Jesus was preaching, it was as if I would want to say that they understood their surrounding. I think Jesus was somebody that understood his surrounding. He knows where he can stay and talk, and it will be echoing. It will go in. It's just as if the wind will just be blowing as he just say hallelujah. There's air. It takes it. There's a wind that just blows it. So you want to tell me that Jesus himself does not understand sound? Look at that time. I think he understood.
So with what will they talk now? With some of this way you talk now. Some of these guys, they know about this thing, but they just shy away from them.
Exactly.
You get so we don't actually use we get less than 10 minutes. We get less than 10 minutes for this podcast. You get, but one question what I want to ask is that you feel say when it comes to gospel ministry, music gospel ministry for Surulere, you think say exclusion day. Exclusion in the aspect of some people no one work with this set of people.
Exactly, they don't collaborate with this set of people. They say, because this guy is like this.
Okay, yes, there is, and I would say why is because
if you don't get any experience, if you share them with us.
Yes, I will. I most definitely I will. Everybody do different journeys of music.
Okay,
and I think once you're able to understand that this is this person's kind of journey of music.
Okay.
Like I said, a minister Daniel Sido and Marvin Ini cannot be the same.
Okay.
His approach to when it comes to delivering God's message through music is different. You understand? I can come and do my thing calmly, and people are blessed.
Okay.
And they don't say anything. It might not manifest itself right there. Maybe it's when they go home and they were like, oh, that program, that guide, that minister said this. Oh, it was through that song, that encounter. You understand? I was blessed. I want to say something.
Right on.
I'm praying that God will help me to put it in a way that people will understand. I've come to understand that for every program, there is always one person that God will pick to be that will spearhead that his blessing that he wants to release. It's not everybody that God uses. People will say, no, how can you be a gospel minister and you are saying that not everybody God uses. At a point or at a particular time, you say the sons of Issachar, they understood what times and season. Do you understand? See, there is even God himself is a God that likes order. You understand? God himself understands times and season. There's some time, that time that you are saying this gospel minister, you are expecting that this gospel minister is the one that will bring down God's presence, and you are like, at the end, he's not
the one.
He's not the one. You understand? And at the end, you are just surprised that somebody else that you didn't even expect. And that's what you understand. That was when they were. I can't remember. I think when they were expecting Jesus to come. You understand? I think it's the children of Israelites. Yes, they were thinking that God will just come with bang, 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 earthquake, thunder, boo, bang, boo. He didn't come. They were expecting that he would come with fire. He didn't come. But when he came in a still small voice. So every person, this question you just asked me boils down to this thing that I'm saying. You can't expect, because I think every minister, why they want to invite you, that guy carries fire. That guy is fire. That guy, last time people were crying. And you want to, because of that, let's bring him. No. Let's not use that to.
So it's not about the crying.
It's not about the crying. It's not about. Let's not use that to judge a gospel minister. Everybody works with their own grace. Yes, everybody works with their own grace and anointing.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The day I know that Pastor Nat, his grace is not by people crying and shouting. Oh my God. You understand? That is then I know that God truly, they are deep. That is when I know that there is disparity when it comes to anointing and grace.
So you talk, say sometimes some of these activities where they happen, where people they try to say probably this shouting, sleeping for ground.
Yeah, a lot of persons.
You feel say that they very, very manipulative.
Yeah, like is it planned?
It could also be manipulative. Do you understand?
You know one thing about I've come to understand is right now is some ministers, they feel that when people don't fall under the anointing, God has not come. When they are singing, once they are singing, you understand? Once they are singing or something does not, they feel that they've not sang or no. Do you get my point? Something must. You understand? No. And you see people, they give them 10 minutes to minister. And because of you're still you want to make sure Spirit of God come down, you want to impress, you use more than the time. See, and God will help us. God will help Surulere. There's a lot.
They keep to time when they give them.
See, it's not all. It's not all. I've seen so many people that sometimes You understand? I told you that God is a God that likes orderliness.
Okay.
Once they give you time, keep to that time. I'm telling you, it is
dey keep
when
to time.
Okay. I would say if I would say that was before. I don't keep to time. But right now, with the help of the Holy Spirit, I learn and try to keep to time. You understand? It's something that will subconsciously you learn over time. You understand? You learn. You need to learn it. I've come to understand that it's not about long hours before God will come down. 5 minutes, God can come down. 2 minutes, God can come down. 10 minutes, God can come down.
So you don't think say now because you say all this information, people like you will be say the wise people like you will be say when I never come outside, refuse to come outside to give this education.
That's why I said a lot of us need to take a break. Go back to our drawing board. Need to understand. You see, all these things I learned, all these things over those times that I've been. You understand? I've learned a lot when it comes to music business and all that. You understand? I've learned so much. Right now, you see people they are chasing clouds. They just do a song and boom, they've already started sending their songs. You understand?
Even part of the hit, somebody say we dey chase clouds.
Yeah. So
we ourselves say we dey chase.
No. See, these are things that we need to do. These are things that we need to do to be able to this is a means of where we can air our opinions, air our voice, like say something for people to hear us. Do you get? If we have been posting it on our social handles, Facebook, maybe this is like a platform where people can always come and still pour their heart out. And people, whoever is able to hear and listen, will listen. Whoever will say, this guy or this person is saying trash. See, I've come to understand, in every nonsense, there's always something that makes sense.
Word. Very
So
deep.
you should be able to sift out what you understand, what works for you. Sift out what works for you. Like me now, you come to tell me that do this. My brother, I will just sift out what works for me and leave the rest. See, there is always every person, for every people that speaker, there are sometimes that they say trash. So you just speak the one that works for you and leave this one. It does not work with me. Do you understand? This one does not work with my spirit.
So where you see Surulere gospel music in the next 5 years?
Okay, so as it is right now, once Surulere ministers are able to come together genuinely as a family, they are able to go for programs. You see somebody that you know, or you just you know that this person is coming for this program. You're able to greet the person. You're able to bro, sir, wow, good to meet you freely. And you go for programs and you're not over spiritual. People will say, what is over spiritual? You go for a program because of you have been going and going, like you are always on every flyer, every programs, and maybe me, I'm not always there, and I'm just seated and I'm there, and you're just focused on keen on, you just want to do your thing and go. You are not time, you don't have. Once you're able to move your mind from that and be able to rapport with your brother, they say brotherly love. See, I'm still saying it. Once you're able to understand all these things, and we're able to work together, come together, work together, do programs. Surulere minister, they come together, do programs, invite top artists. I have an idea, and which I'm just sharing my idea. Invite top artists. It works for every year. You say, this year, please, or for even 2 hours or 3 hours or 1 hour. You say this year, Minister Asido, Minister Daniel Friday, Minister Marvin, Minister Blessing Anthony, the three of you are the ones, or two of you are the ones minister alongside Pastor Nathan Ebasi for this specific program. Next year or that same year, they are doing another one. Okay, we are having a Minister Blessing. You reshuffle it. That's where growth comes in. See, let's not, because of this person is not coming out, is not always available, or this person is just doing his own thing. Because of that, you say, no, I'm not inviting him for my program. I want to invite people that is there. There should be this reshuffling.
So reshuffling no day.
There's no reshuffling when it comes to music.
Day for Surulere music.
Yes. Now check experience. There's reshuffling. You don't expect this person that has been coming all the time to always come.
So with what they talk now, most times they categorize or they bring people based on who they hot at that time.
Yes, and who they know, who they like.
Who they like.
Yes. So these things are things that I've come to notice and understand. Do you understand? And also again, they would want to bring you based on, oh, this guy has been posting content, this guy has been, you understand? So I feel, and that's why I said it's good to let people know what you're doing. Still be available. Be available. Let people know that you are available. Understand? It helps. But I now noticed that Surulere has a lot. They have good ministers, wonderful ministers, but we are just, I think we are chasing clout. Let me just put it that way.
Wait to make you talk, so.
Now, clout in the sense that they just want their face
to be everywhere.
They want their face to be everywhere.
So it's not about even the soul.
I'm telling you, see, some persons, they just want to come out. They just want to be there. I'm there. I'm available. You understand? I'm still out there. You understand? I know somebody that for every program or every night, he has a program. Surulere minister.
Every night or every Friday night?
Every Friday night. Some of them, if they don't have that Friday night, in the next month, back to back, I'm like, every Friday night, and you're not tired, won't your team tell you that, bro, is he see, there are some, and that's why I said you need to sit back. It's not every program. I have somebody that in a year the person can attend, let's say max 20 programs, and you check that person's life, how well to do that person is. 20. So why some persons will go for like more than 20 and they are still
the same way they are. So you mean say they no wisdom? So
they say wisdom is profitable to direct. My brother, that's why I said place value. You understand? Place value. And I think when every other minister start to place value on the music, on the gospel music itself that they are doing here in Surulere, I think churches will have a bit of idea of, oh, this is how Surulere Gospel Minister, what they stand for.
Yeah, but you so much wisdom, for instance. I don't learn so much things from some of the things where you talk about, John. Some of the things where you don't ally. I don't learn so much things, but I just feel say wise people like you. Then I refuse not to talk. Yes, and now they refuse not to talk. You get a lot of wisdom there for everything. Every word will just come outside from your mouth for this part for today. Do you understand? You get, but I feel say make you communicate. Maybe these guys, if you don't get idea. Do you understand? Like, this is how it should be. This is how it should be. Do you understand? You get. So, Baba, I beg, take your social media. You take time with your social media and to educate them on how things supposed to be and how things supposed to play out. Do you understand? You get. You never can tell. Do you understand? Who go learn, who no go learn. Do you understand? Everybody get their different views. Do you understand? But my one question, why I also want to ask you: which minister you think say they get them right?
Wow. I would say every minister currently right now, they are doing very, very well. It's not like
it's
before.
not doing well, getting it right. Do you understand?
Yeah. Based on my how will I place it now? Because I don't want to be too biased with this is a very tricky question you just asked me and it's too direct. Okay. There are a few.
Okay.
There are a few. I'm not going to be using people that attend program. I would place you. I place ministers based on what they've done on their profile, not churches they've gone to minister. Now I would call one person, which is Triple E.
Okay.
Triple E is one person I've followed him for years. Triple E, Minister Triple E. I followed him for years. I've followed him, like I've watched him in his time. He has really improved, and he has really put in so much. Who again? I would say for now, I'm still watching some persons, but I've not really gotten that feedback.
Okay. Now here we'll draw the curtain. We know if we talk everything when we say we got stuff because time we don't actually exhaust our time. But I really appreciate you for your time. Just
Yeah.
maybe we'll go rehab this particular conversation again where you say you go come touch some of the things that we say.
Yes, so
Thank you.
yes,
And God bless you. Peace.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having
Bye-bye.
me.
I really